What's going on, guys? I'm going to just talk to you guys for about 3 to 5 minutes. I say that might go 10 minutes, but again, I'm going to try to keep this as short, compact, and sweet as possible. For those of you guys who are trading prop firms, okay, Apex, Top Step, doesn't really matter. There's a bunch of them out there. There's a couple of them out there, whatever. $50,000 accounts, right? $50,000 evals is what a lot of you guys choose to purchase. Those are great. I think that the drawdown, the risk to reward on that drawdown to profit target is perfect. The sweet spot, right? Make 3,000, can't lose 2 or can't lose 2,500. It's pretty spot on, right? With that being said, we got to talk about risk management. Okay. So when we talk about risk management, we never want to put ourselves in a hole where it's going to take a week, 10 trades, 15 trades to get back one day's loss. We never want to put ourselves in a hole where if we do take a loss or two, or we finish on a red day, it blows our account. Okay. That's so much drawdown. Okay. Even with Apex's high watermark trailing threshold, it's so much drawdown that if you're managing your risk properly, you should not ever blow an account in 1, 2, 3 days. Okay. The number that I have found with my experience, that's a nice sweet spot, is between $250 and around $350 negative, and then I call it a day. If any one of my evaluation accounts, if any one of my funded accounts goes down between 250 and 350, I really walk away from the computer screen for at least 20 minutes. I have a hard conversation with myself. I ask myself, do you really want to continue to trade? Do you want to risk blowing it up? I never have the conversation of, if I find one more setup, maybe I go back to break even. If I find one more setup, maybe I'm only at $100 loss. If I take a couple more trades, maybe I turn this red day into a green day. I don't care. Guys, we're paying anywhere between $15 and around $35 for these evaluation accounts. Whether you're working a 9 to 5, you have a side hustle, you are on disability, you're on retirement, $35 is really not that much money. Okay. So if we're going to get upset about losing an account, you're really upset about losing $35, you're in the wrong business. I will tell you that right now. You are in the wrong business if you are penny pinching 35 to $50. Okay. Now there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone's pockets are different. And again, I'm not one to say that I like throwing away cash, because I'm one of the tightest people when it comes to keeping cash in my pocket and in my bank account. Okay. But what I'm saying is that we've got to put forth some level of risk for the reward. Okay. And in risking $30 to $50 on one of these potential evaluation accounts to turn into a funded account, to potentially take out $1,500, $2,000 at the end of the month, is a good risk to reward ratio, but we got to play it smart. We cannot be stupid. Okay. So if you take a few losing trades and you go down $250 to $350 on a day, have a hard look in the mirror and consider walking away. If not, make it a rule where you walk away any loss over 250 in between 350. Okay. The reason being is because that dollar amount we can make back in 1 to 3 days. Okay. So we can piece together 3 winning days of $100 and now we're back to scratch. We can have a great day and make $300 and we're back to scratch. We can make $150 today and $150 tomorrow and we're back to scratch. And we're still in the game. We have to remain in the game. We cannot go down 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, and then we've lost an account. We cannot go down 1 day, 2 day, and then lose an account. Guys, these prop firms aren't going anywhere. The market's not going anywhere. We're always going to have a new setup. Even when you feel that the strategy that you're using that particular day is not working and nothing is going right and the price action sucks because it's choppy, who are you really crying a river to? Nobody but yourself. Nobody cares if the market's choppy. Nobody cares if you took a bad trade. Nobody cares if you had a red day. The only person that you need to worry about is yourself. In trading, you need to be one of the most selfish, ruthless, cutthroat business owners that you can possibly be. I know you guys all watch movies. I know you guys have seen movies before. Take your best movie where the character is just a cutthroat, no nonsense son of a gun. You know what I'm saying? Business has to be cutthroat. Do you think these prop firms care that you've lost accounts? Do you think these prop firms care that you lose money? Do you think these prop firms care that you haven't taken a payout? They do not. I'm guaranteeing you, Michael Paddock from Top Step and Daryl from Apex do not lose sleep over you blowing up accounts. So why are you losing sleep over trying to pass these things in 1 day, in 2 days? It's a marketing gimmick. Apex has 1 day to pass. It's a marketing gimmick. Now, can you pass in 1 day? 100%. You can trade like a madman, take big size, tell yourself I only paid $20 for this account and let's go balls to the wall. Sure. But if you want to be in the game for a long time and you're not that experienced to take it with that type of approach, then just slow roll this. Anything over $200, stop trading on the day. Anything over $150, stop trading on the day. Any wins over $400 combined that you guys are copy trading, stop trading on the day, right? Let the days compound. Guys, even if you make $50 a day, there's 22 some odd trading days in the month. You're talking about making an extra $1,000 to $2,000 a month, right? Even if you can pull $1,000 out of the market off one account, guys, all you have to do is scale that to 3 accounts. Now that becomes 3,000. Scale that to 9 accounts, 10 accounts. That becomes $10,000 a month. You're talking about making over $125,000 a year just making $1,000 out of the market. Again, you can make $5,000, $6,000, $10,000 a month across multiple accounts. Don't go out there and try to be a hero on one account and go pull $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000. You're putting too much stress on yourself. Take your time. You don't also have to trade every day. Again, I know it's cool to wake up every morning and trade, but we don't have to trade every day. I ran way too long with this video. Just wanted to give you that, guys, a quick point. $250 to $350. I would say 300. Let's call it 200 to 300. That's a better sweet spot. Call it a day on a 50K eval. Okay. If you're trading anything less than a 50K, cut that number in half. Go $100 to $200. So if you're trading anything over that, bump it up a little bit. Go $300 to $400. But with that being said, take your time. There's no rush, guys. There's no rush. Again, even if you make $100, $200 a day, you're going to pass these prop firms in a couple of weeks, guys. You're going to pass them because you're going to have those days where you're going to make $400 or $500. You're going to have those days where you make $100. It's going to average out. All we need at the end of the month is get that average around $200 a day, $250 a day, $150 a day, and you will pass these things within inside of a month. See all of you guys on the inside tomorrow.